Good morning and good afternoon, kaboomers, kapumpers, cryptomaniacs, soldiers, and savages deep within the blockchain battlefield trenches. It's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto, the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, back with another live stream. Today we'll be talking about Binance on the pump. It's soaring out there. Boomers, Binance, BNB. I want to talk about it. It looks like they are migrating from the ERC20 token, the Ethereum blockchain, over to their own blockchain. They're going to be a decentralized exchange now, so they say. We're going to look into the details and find out more. It looks like Mithril and Enjin, other tokens that are associated with Binance, are pumping as well. We're going to be talking about that. As the rest of the boomers tune into this live broadcast, I need you guys touching the buttons for me. The like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding, touch and caress all those buttons right now. Do it, boomers. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word as the rest of the crypto maniac savages here in the trenches tune into this live one. This one is a live one. We're preheating the crypto oven here to 450 and beyond. Again, today we'll be talking about Binance. BNB is ka-pumping, ka-booming, soaring out there after they are migrating to their own blockchain, moving away from Ethereum, launching their own blockchain. Apparently, it's a decentralized exchange. I want to look into it because, I want to clear it up. I want to make sure it's completely decentralized. We'll be talking about that as well. And then tokens that are associated with Binance like Mithril and Enjin are pumping as well. And we'll be talking about that as the rest of the boomers, the kapumpers, the crypto maniac 300 savages tune into this live broadcast. Champagne just came back from the gym, hit a PR on the squats, feeling better than ever. If you haven't hit the gym today, do it now. Become a stronger boomer. Do whatever you can to not look like Vitalik, aka the Walking Dead out there. I need you guys putting more weight on the bar. Shout out to Blockchain Susha, one of our decorated, high-ranking officials out there. We only got day one boomers out here. Sometimes we got some newbies, some baby bear cubs, some funny bunnies entering the space. But for the most part, when you're tuning into the champ, you're not only tuning in to the voice, but you're also hearing the population with the best of them, like Blockchain Susha and the rest of the boomers that are tuning in to this broadcast revolutionists and the rest of the savages. We're just getting started here, preheating this crypto oven. I want to talk about Binance. They're migrating to their own blockchain. It's soaring out there. Is it time to continue to get more Binance? Should we take some profits? I mean, I got questions, but it's looking good for BNB. And then Mithril and Enjin, they're associated with BNB. They're pumping as well. We'll be talking about that as the rest of the boomers tune in. Let me turn off these coins. Let's check out today's mathematics over there on CoinMarketCap, as we do at the beginning of all our broadcasts. Make sure we're up to date with the latest math as far as the prices here on CMC. Then we'll talk about Binance, Mithril, Enjin, and more as the rest of the boomers tune in. Check out my screen. Here's CoinMarketCap. Let me hit refresh. Let's stay up to date here with the latest booming information. We're at $179 billion worldwide for crypto right now on the market caps. Looking sexy, gaining weight steadily. It's a healthy weight gain, if you ask me. And it seems like we should be at 200 billion sooner than later. Bitcoin dominance remains about the same at 51.9%. I said this earlier this week. When I see the Bitcoin dominance drop under 50%, I might get an erection and get more excited. So, that may be a sign that people will be more confident in altcoins. And, that's what it is. Blockchain Susha says, hold your Binance bag, champ. That's a bag to be greedy on, says Blockchain Susha. Okay, thanks for the recommendation. Derek says, what's up, maniacs? What's up, Derek? Shout out to Rev as well. The rest of the boomers tuning in. Caress the buttons for me. Like, subscribe, post notification, ding, 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 button it up. You guys know the deal. Let's make sure that the networks know the boomers are here in the trenches. Although someone was reporting yesterday, they were trying to hit the like and the like was resetting. You know what the deal is, guys. It's okay. Don't act like I didn't say Binance for months now, Derek McLean. Don't act like I didn't say Binance. And listen, you're right. Derek McLean has been telling us it's almost like a year now. And, of course, we listened. And, we've been on the Binance train as well. So shout out to Derek, one of the first boomers. I would say if he's not the first, he's definitely one of the first boomers that kept telling us, guys, Binance, don't sleep. And look at it, it's pumping right now. Shout out to Derek, one of our crypto maniac savages out there in the trenches making movements. Indeed, Bitcoin currently at 52.93, looking healthy, up 0.41%, looking sexy at 53. Are we going to see a pullback, or is this thing going to skyrocket to 6K as BitPapa has entered the population of the chat box? Welcome back, BitPapa. Kaboom to you. We got Ether at $172. Will this hit 200? Let's see. Kaboom to BitPapa, stepping in with a little gratuity, showing love here, supporting the blockchain battlefield trenches. BitPapa just threw $2 in the population. Guys, follow BitPapa's lead if you like to show some gratuity to the Nakamoto family. The young boomer, the young champagne boomer is here, and the young boomette that we just welcomed recently to the family. Indeed. Shout out to BitPapa. Thank you so much, guys. If you'd like to show love, the super chat is open. I got to pop open some Litecoin wallets or a new Bitcoin wallet and start taking some crypto tips again. Right now, you can throw the crypto tips to the champ via Steam at Champagne Crypto, but I should throw a new Litecoin wallet or something out there. Indeed. Thanks again, BitPapa. Cliff Martin's out there. He says, kaboom, kaboom. Our Litecoin maniac out of Canada. Welcome back. Rev says, Derek, will you sell me some of your Binance at the price you paid? Is Binance still a good buy, says Rev. I'm not sure right now. I mean, it's pumping. And I'll tell you this. I wanted to discuss this. It seems when a new chain migrates and they start, there's usually a run-up, and then there's a dump after the chain starts. And we saw this with EOS, and I'm going to be talking about that as well, as far as what the strategy could be with Binance. BitPapa says, I walked in the door with a spliff lit. Indeed. Shout out to BitPapa, the cannabis connoisseur out there. And indeed, it's Friday, so enjoy it. Enjoy it. Lucian says, hey, champ, shout out to Lucian. I see you. Queen says, Derek is kabooming with the BNB, apparently. Long-term, yes. Short-term, no, says Blockchain Susha, as far as Binance. Yeah, I would agree with that. Queen says he'd buy the BNB around 18. Derek McLean says, yes, it is. It's a long term. Yeah. I'm not sure if today is a good day to get into Binance, me personally. I mean, I don't like buying when things are super green. I would wait for a dip dive and a slide. Right now, I'm questioning whether to take some profits or not. Derek McLean says he only thinks long term. Indeed. So let's keep looking at these prices over here. We got Ripple's trash. No need to talk about it. Bitcoin Cash at 298 after a nice kapump this week. And it's still now battling with Litecoin. Litecoin's number 5 now. Litecoin took EOS out of its top 5 spot. Litecoin at $82. Looking good. Litecoin's all looking good at 2.37%. Looking sexy and has surpassed EOS. EOS is number 6 now. EOS is down just 0.13%. It's still at 547, looking healthy. Binance is the talk of the town. It seems like it has reached its all-time high. Someone may want to verify that on athcoinindex.io or .com, but I think it's $24, the previous all-time high for Binance. So I wouldn't I wouldn't buy it at an all-time high. I'd wait for a pullback here if you ask me personally. But, at the end of the day, you guys are doing what you like. You got Stellar at 11 cents. Cardano taking a dip now after they released the Shelly, which is weird because I believe that Cardano is doing a conference out there in Miami Beach, and they're going to announce some new movements. Apparently, I don't know, but I would expect the price to pump, and it's dumping. So, is this an opportunity to snag more Cardano, or what's going on here? You got Tron there at 2 cents. Monero. Don't sleep on Monero. Okay, 68.94, and then you got Dash at 123. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision still losing steam, although it's up in the green today at 59. You got Tezos at 132. Rev says the Shelly is not released yet. Apparently not completely functional, although Hoskinson said that it's ready. Some sort of the code is ready or whatnot. So I don't know the technicalities. Let's see what they say over the weekend with their conference that's going on in Miami Beach. I think it starts it started either yesterday or it starts today. Give it the weekend. Let's see if they make any solid announcements or what. Shelly is ready, but they're waiting for Gorgon to release them both together. Okay. So yeah, I know he did tweet Shelly is ready. So yeah, that's a good sign. And, a little pullback on Cardano, about 5% today is not a bad deal. I mean, I still believe in it. We'll see where things shake and bake. But the talk of the town today is Binance. Boom. Let me drop a bomb for you. I'll tell you. I mean, It seems a little centralized to me, but now they're moving over to a DEX exchange, so they say. So let's talk about this article that I came across on CoinGate.com. It says, could Binance BNB possibly reach $100 valuation this year? I mean, I think that's aggressive if you ask me, but they're asking the question over there on CoinGate, excuse me. BNB coin has shown remarkable rise this week. Binance seemed to be performing a plethora of activities around the Binance coin. We've seen even these research papers that seem thorough that have been released by Binance. We discussed the Litecoin possibilities with the halvenings occurring yesterday via Binance research paper. You guys may want to check it out. Binance has gained over 23% over the weekend. The price of Binance at 1500 hours is $23.91. It is trading almost 11% higher on a daily scale. Moreover, it's trading over 23% higher on a weekly scale. Okay, the Binance chain registered its first Genesis block to launch its own blockchain and move from ERC20 protocol. Okay, so they're moving away from Ethereum. This is not a good look for Ether. I'll tell you, Ether, guys, I got a bag and it's feeling heavy. Like a heavy load that it's not really giving me back any profits here. So I don't know. We'll talk about Ether later, but this is not a good look. This is one of the top performing coins on Ether, and now it's moving to their own protocol. The balance of the Binance token will be the same as when the Binance tokens on the new chain will be claimed. An equivalent amount will be burned from the Ethereum platform. You know they do the burns. Binance also announced Enjin wallet integration and Red Pulse token addition to Binance DEX. That's interesting. I didn't even notice that Red Pulse name because Red Pulse, I think, was associated with Neo. That's interesting. I wonder if that token moved from Neo over to Binance. Binance official account tweeted about the Red Pulse addition, adding our token to Binance DEX and driving greater real-world applications of blockchain specific to the knowledge and for information space. So you can see a graph here looking sexy. Shout out to Marlon. He says CZ owns all the nodes, therefore not decentralized. Funny bunny Binance coins, but it's a pumper. Yeah, I wanted to ask that question because I've read that before, Marlon, and thank you for bringing that to my attention. Apparently they own all the nodes, so I'm not sure if it's decentralized. Now, I'm not sure if it's an open source, so, in the future, more people will be able to set up their own nodes and make it more decentralized. But, there's definitely not complete DEX there, not the complete decentralization, although it seems like the intent is. Marlon Jones is up to speed with what's going on. Bit Papa says he believes Charles over Vitalik. Okay. I think I probably would agree with you. It seems like Charles is making more. Charles at least can lift more weight than Vitalik. That's for sure. Marlon says the conference ended yesterday. Okay. So you went over there to the Cardano conference. Why don't you let us know any information that you may have came across when it comes to Cardano? So this is not a good deal, though. I mean, the Cardano conference ended and the price is down. So does that signal that there's not, that they didn't deliver what everybody was expecting, or what's going on there? Rev says we're all kicking ourselves for not jumping on Derek's train. I mean, well, don't act like the champ didn't listen. I mean, we picked up Binance. The champ listened. The champ definitely didn't sleep on Binance. I added it to the bag, our crypto community portfolio. You guys know the deal. Something witty but swinging by to show some love, says Wizard Will. Thank you, Wizard Will. I appreciate you. Let me drop a bunch. I think you just changed your handle. I recognize the face, but not the name. Thank you so much for the $2.99, Will. I appreciate it so much, guys. The super chat's open. Follow Bit Papa's lead. Follow Will's lead. Drop some ducats in the bucket if you like to show love to the young boomer and the boomette. Champ, what's the portfolio up to? It's up almost, I think, past 17K. We're going to check it out in just a moment. And, I got Binance there. I told you guys, it's been months. And I said, listen, we're going to take a stab at Binance because it's going up. It's going up. Don't act like I don't listen to you guys. I know Derek's been saying it for a while. I didn't ignore him. You guys know the deal. I'm listening to the boomers out there. Each one teach one, guys. It's not only about what Champ has to say. I'm listening to you guys. Marlon says, Cardano building a decentralized economy for the third world, but employs no economist. Okay, there you go. That's a good point. Marlon. I like that. I just read a report, 50% of the Fortune 500 companies have plans to integrate Ethereum in some form or fashion. Yeah, you know what I think about that? It seems like since Ether is a big name, it has a sexy name, it's number 2 on the coin market cap, these companies that don't know much about crypto, they're like, oh yeah, we'll use Ethereum. But once you get into the crypto space, you start realizing that Ethereum is kind of a clunky machine. Doesn't have the scalability that some of these companies might need. So I would expect them to maybe start with Ether and then realize that it's garbage bags, okay, and move over to EOS, maybe Cardano, maybe Tron. It is what it is. I hate to, talk bad about ETH because I got a little garbage bag myself. But again, I will repeat this numerous times. Dan Larimer compared upgrading Ethereum to changing a engine on a moving car. It's next to impossible, they say. IOHK is through making good progress on their roadmap, says Marlon. Staking will be coming soon, and you only need 5 Cardano to set up a delegate node. Okay, that's good. That's good. So I'm wondering, when it comes to Cardano, if it's a good time to take a stab at Cardano. It's down almost 5% today. It could be a time to take a stab. Snipe be a funny bunny. Shout out to the bunnies out there. You'll get sniped out for being funny. Boom! Shout out to Queen's Racing. She's got $2 in the bucket. Always showing love, guys. I don't think anybody here showed more love than Queen's Races. Shout out to you indeed. Thank you so much, Queens. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Bit Papa, and the rest of the boomers dropping comments, sharing this on their feeds, and showing love to the Champagne Nakamoto family. I appreciate you. Tex says, what's your take on Wright suing people over supposed libel? Wright is a fraud out there, and he seems like a complainer, and for lack of a better description, a little bitch, if you ask me. But, I don't care. I'm not focused on SV. I never held it, and we're moving forward. Binance dumped them, and I'm happy about that. Bit Papa says, Bat sent me a wallet this morning on their browser to donate Bat on the Brave browser. Indeed. Apparently, it's easy to donate that if you are already using the Brave browser. I think that maybe I should set up a Bat. The thing is with Bat, you got to put your personal information. You got to download it from the App Store or whatnot, and you know how the champ is with privacy. I'm not completely. I got to look into it a little bit more. Cardano will go a little more down because disappointment on the conference. It certainly seems that way right now. But I'm questioning whether it's a good time to take a stab. People are disappointed, but it's not over with. And if they do implement the staking and everything works, maybe a discount today. I saw a Raspberry that are solar powered that you can run a node from. Great for spreading Cardano network in the third world. So apparently people are staking on Raspberry Pis. Okay, that could be a good one. Queen's Racist says, thank you for positive energy and the good crypto hype. Thank you so much for your positive energy as well, Queens. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Blockchain Susha says, Rev, I'm going to take an unusually large position in Cardano if it drops below 7 cents. Buy order set, says Blockchain Susha. There you go. I mean, if it drops under 7, maybe a deal. Let's see. But it's interesting that after their conference has culminated here, that the price went down. Maybe PA's right. Maybe people are disappointed from what they were expecting. I don't know. Marlon says, big news for integration. Eastern Caribbean Central Bank has agreed to tokenize their fiat using Cardano network. So you see, I mean, when it comes to Cardano, things seem to still be positive. Long-term good, but few weeks don't believe so, says PA. I seem to agree with you, PA. Yo, what up, champ? And the boomer, says Rise of King Fresh. Welcome back to the box, and thank you for giving us the heads up this week about the BIOS, that raindrop. BIOS is associated with BitShares and EOS. It's like a clone of EOS, and it's going to integrate some... I got to learn a little bit more, but I was checking it out, how to claim the airdrop, and maybe I'll do it because it seems legit. Stan Larimer's behind it, Dan Larimer's dad. BIOS.world, I believe. Thank you, King Fresh. Susha, how many Cardanos large buy for you? Rev's asking. And then Bit Papa says, Bat has an active product now, guys. Pay attention. Right. And I've been saying it. Don't sleep on Bat. We've had a bag of Bat before, and it's one of the top performing cryptos alongside Binance, if I'm not mistaken. Marlon says, buy rumor, sell news is what's happening. Indeed. Blockchain Susha says about 1.5 Bitcoin, and that Rev says quite a bit. It's a long-term play on staking. And I can see that, definitely. I mean, if it drops under 7, even right now, down 5% is not a bad deal, I would say. Okay. Queen says, does anyone else think once we hit the golden cross, we will drop, or do boomers think we're going straight up? I think we're going to have a little drop at some point there, Queens, at some point. But the drop is not going to be as drastic. And I don't think we'll go down to the lows that we have experienced this year. But, you know, we should experience a drop at some point because things have been going up, and then there'll be a pullback. It's peaks and there's valleys. And, you know, I would expect a little drop at some point. And PA seems to agree. Don't forget, Bitcoin holders, Mimblewimble coin registration for the airdrop starts tomorrow. Free coins, says Nano Joe. Thanks for the heads up. And I got to look into that, even though I did mention Mimblewimble coin earlier this week. I got to look into how to get that airdrop. PA says, what do you think about IOTA and VET? IOTA, you know, the last thing I heard, they were partnering, was it with Volkswagen or something like that? I like IOTA. I understand that they're not blockchain technology. It's the Tangle technology, so it's a little different protocol. Some say it's superior, but I haven't been convinced about that as of late. I haven't seen much news when it comes to IOTA. At one point, I had a bag of IOTA. I just found the wallet a little difficult to use, but it's been over a year, so I don't know if they've upgraded. I have nothing else to say about it. Now, VET, I have nothing to say. I don't even know which one that is. Is that a VeChain? VET? Let me make sure which one that is. Yeah, it's VeChain. I don't know much to say about that. Never held the bag. I've heard of it, but, you know, for me to give you a honest response, I just don't know. BitPapa says, I'm a little skeptical about this 180 billion market cap. Last time we dropped to 170. We may see peaks and valleys, but I would expect us to go to $200 billion at some point. Maybe we'll see a pullback, though. Susha, that's great strategy. I'm waiting for staking also, says Rev. Rise of King Fresh says, yeah, no problem. 1 week in, and I've matched my BitShares investment as far as BIOS dropped still 79 days ago. Yeah, it does catch my attention, guys. And King Fresh let us know about this BIOS. It's a BitShares clone of EOS, and it's built by Stan Larimer, Dan's dad. And there's a way to claim this. I think it's called a raindrop, or if I'm not mistaken. You guys may want to check it out. Maybe if I do it, I'll do a video about it because it's a little technical to claim. You know, you got to set up the BitShares account. You got to stake the BitShares somehow through their wallet and claim it. So, you know, there's a few steps involved. So, you know, young boomers may not be attractive, but it seems attractive to myself. Wizards Will says, yeah, VeChain. Yeah, you know, I don't have anything to say about VeChain. Are you expecting a pullback, says PA? Yes, I am. At some point, I don't know how far we will drop it. I said this before. I think that as far as 2019 goes, we've already hit the bottom. Now, we may go back down, but I don't think we'll be going further down, like under 3K or anything like that. BitPapa says IOTA is junk. Richard Hart knows programming, and he says people have lost all their IOTA and they don't have a functional product, still testnet. Okay, that's out of BitPapa, and you know I can't verify that. I'm not really holding IOTA, so I don't know. Marlon says 200 billion will take us 6K Bitcoin, then shorts will load, pump, and dump. Yeah, that makes about sense. You know, maybe we hit close to 200 billion, we'll go about 6K Bitcoin, and then there'll be a little pullback. Tangle is a Disney movie. Stay woke. I like that. BitPapa got good jokes. Shout out to all the soy gardeners out there and the funny bunnies. We'll snipe them out the box. Dancing and prancing. Salute Champagne Crypto. How are you? Just received a blockchain.com $50 worth of Stellar transferred to Coinbase. Was a promo in Germany. Crypto was fun. Happy Easter to you, sir. Happy Easter to you as well. And good Friday out there to the boomers. Champagne's doing a fast today, staying clean. You know, I like red meat, but, you know, they say not to do it today. So maybe I'll hit the fast. So far, I haven't ate. I hit a PR today at the gym, and I'm hungry as a maniac. But, you know, maybe I can just wait till at least tonight because I didn't eat since yesterday dinner. So maybe I'll you know go ahead and bust out the fast for Good Friday. Thank you again, Crypto Power, for the positive energy. Queen's Racist says VeChain can still be faked. I think it's a luxury unless they put barcodes on sneakers themselves. If not, people that make fake kicks will be able to make fake barcodes. I don't know really about that VeChain, so you know I don't know what you're talking about, but maybe somebody else does. The bottom is in. Forget about 3K Bitcoin. You missed it, says Blockchain Susha. I would agree with that. Wizard Will said, what lift? I did the squat today. I did 325 on the squat today for one. I maybe had a little bit more gas in the tank, but I didn't want to get injured. Then I also did 3 plates times 2. I've been trying to do 3 plates times 5. It's been my goal for a while. So I'm almost there. King Fresh says, bottom or not, every other week I get EOS Bitcoin. There you go. Careful about the Sword Gardener punch campaign. They may dig your yard up and cut the stream. You know it. The bagels are out there and they're listening. They're listening. So we got to shake the bagels off. No cream cheese. Shout out to Bit Papa. I appreciate you. I will start a 90-day fast and fitness regimen. I want to lose weight and get rid of the cloud in my head from crap food. Your videos lifting me up. Champagne, crypto, fitness, and passion. Indeed. I don't know if you'll be able to fast 90 days straight, but maybe what you're saying is doing intermittent fasting or doing a little program. But I would check out Snake Diet if you want to do long-term fasting. He doesn't play games, and you know the deal. Bit Papa says, nice, 325 pounds, champ. Yeah, that's PR personal records, the most I've ever squatted, and I felt like I had a little bit more in the tank. So, pretty soon I'll be able to hit 3 plates times 5. Bagel shops are opening as we speak. Shout out to Bit Papa. Wizard Will says, woo, attaboy, keep it up. Thank you, Will. So, let me know what you guys think about Binance. They're launching their own blockchain, First Genesis block, to launch its own blockchain to move from ERC20, which is not a good look for Ether. If you ask me, the balance of Binance token will be the same as when Binance tokens on the new chain will be claimed. An equivalent amount will be burnt from the Ethereum platform. So my understanding is that you need to actually register your Binance token. So if you're holding Binance, you may want to check it out, how to register it. I don't know how to do it as of late, but I'm going to check it out. Maybe I'll do a video about that or not. But I've already seen people on my feed doing videos about registering their Binance. So if you're holding the bag like Derek out there, you got to register your Binance because it's being moved over. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, if you guys don't remember, EOS at one point, was on Ethereum token, and they migrated into their own blockchain. So they're doing something similar to what Binance did. They started on Ether, and they made their own blockchain, and then you had to register and move coins over. Before or right up to the point that they were about to do their own blockchain, the price pumped a lot, over $10. I think it went up to like 15, almost 20. But then there was a dump after they created their blockchain. And so I'm questioning whether we're going to see similar movements with Binance like EOS, when they launched their own blockchain. So are we seeing the pump now that they did their own blockchain, and next week will there be a dump on Binance? Now, I'm not saying it's a dump for the long term, but it's a short-term dump. So I'm questioning. Let me know, I'm questioning whether, we should take some profits from Binance and throw them into Bitcoin, Store the value, wait for a little dump. Maybe it dumps back to like 20, 19, 18 bucks, and then boom, go back in. I do think that Binance is looking sexy, It's looking sexy. I'm just questioning whether there's got to be some sort of a pullback at some point. Let me know if my thought process is in tandem with yours. Binance is great for Binance, bad for ETH. Yeah, indeed. It's like one of the biggest tokens, and it's leaving ETH. And, ETH is not looking sexy. I'll tell you that much. If Cardano hits $10, I will earn around 50,000 return on investment per year. There you go, Rev. Congratulations to you. And you better get that crypto castle and throw a party if it goes to $10. Blockchain Susha agrees. ETH is a dream. Still, a lot of programmers are saying it has a major security flaws in their smart contract. I believe that's true, Bit Papa. Binance will start making ICOs in their platform. People trust more ICOs in Binance than everywhere else. Bad news for ETH. Yeah, and they're no longer called ICOs. They're called IEOs, initial exchange offerings. But I know what you're talking about. We've talked about that before, and I agree with you, PA. Bit Papa says Binance is for funding project. It doesn't have a smart contract because they know it's not possible to secure. Okay. Bit Papa's reporting out there. Let's talk about the coins that are associated with Binance, and they're pumping. This is out of Bitcoinist.com. Every crypto that's migrating to Binance chain is pumping, says Georgiev. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that author's name right, but it's linked down below if you guys want to check out this article in its entirety. Here's the rundown. Chain migrations are hot right now. Binance Midas touch, incentive to pump price, says this article. Cryptocurrencies who are making the move to the new Binance chain decentralized exchange are seeing some impressive price gains, which could open the floodgates for many more to follow. Chain migrations are hot right now. Shortly after announcing the launch of the mainnet yesterday, as well as the details for the Binance swap, Binance revealed that Mithril, Myth, will be the first project to see its token migrated on Binance chain. Myth will be one of the first projects to migrate tokens onto Binance decentralized exchange. Our community, thank you for support, says CZ at the Binance CEO. Additionally, the crypto exchange also announced that they will be adding support for Mithril USD pairs. As a result, the price of Mithril surged at the time of the writing. Mithril's up more than 69% against the USD in the past 24 hours. So it's bumping. I don't know much about Mithril, but it's bumping. Binance Midas Touch, they're calling it now. And then Enjin, another token, Enjin, belonging to the Enjin wallet, is also seeing considerable gains after announcing it would support Binance chain alongside the Enjin USD ticker being listed on Binance exchange. This is interesting because my understanding is that these S10 Samsung phones are being issued with an Enjin wallet, and some were saying that they're only going to support ERC20 tokens. But now, if Enjin has moved over to Binance, are they going to continue to support ERC20s? Or not, or what's going to happen there? So you can see Binance is partnered with Enjin. Enjin Wallet will fully support Binance chain, including Binance assets and Binance DEX exchange function. We're excited to be a part of the Binance revelation and provide Enjin Wallet users with a convenient, secure, and precise trading platforms. This is an incentive to pump the price. You guys could read this. What do you think about Binance blockchain and DEX? Don't hesitate to let us know in the comments, says this article. And don't hesitate to drop a comment here and let us know about that as well. I seen an S10 get hacked on YouTube, said Big Papa. Yeah, I mean, I would expect that, I wouldn't keep the whole entire bag on my smartphone, but it's good to have, maybe a couple $100 or something so that, as more retailers accept crypto, maybe you can purchase something. The short-term moving averages are crossed long-term as we speak. It could boom any day now. Okay. Big Papa says CZ is the man for now. I've seen 60% pump in ETH to Binance projects. There you go. Big Papa says credit cards are not good for crypto. It adds a backdoor to your wallet and they're not reversing it. So apparently there's a way to hack the S10. I would never suggest you guys hold your bags on a phone, guys. Okay, make sure you get a hardware wallet, get a paper wallet, and throw it under the pillow. I wouldn't be keeping your private keys on your phone. And now it's okay to have a little bit of cash in your smartphone, but maybe a couple $100. But I wouldn't keep thousands of dollars on your mobile phone because Big Papa says he saw the S10 get hacked on YouTube, and I'm sure other phones can get hacked as well. Okay. Shout out to the boomers. Binance DEX, let me know what your opinions are. I'll take a few more comments and questions as we fire down this live broadcast. We're going to pop open another live broadcast today. It's Friday, so we'll be doing our general self-improvement chat today where we talk about crypto diet and exercise. We've been calling it the Lifts and Bits chat. Yesterday, we talked about reason, will, and passion, logos, pathos, and ethos. And, I wanted to make sure I shared that information. In the past, we talked about no fap. We've talked about the war on masculinity. We've talked about keto diets. We've talked about fasting. We've talked about strong lifting. And today, I don't know where we're going to talk about it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But we always have something to talk about when it comes to general self-improvement. So we're going to do that soon. Snowden said the NSA has backdoors into all phones and computers. That makes sense, Nano Joe. Yeah. If you ever saw the documentary with Snowden, reveals the information there in that hotel that he has everybody put their phones down. He goes under the covers to type the password because he says everything's hacked. I think the documentary, I forgot the name of the documentary, but it's on HBO, the Snowden documentary. XX Ledger Nano is what he uses. There you go. Better than keeping it on a smartphone. Rev says he uses paper wallets on Daedalus. There you go. That's the Cardano wallet. Indeed, guys. Make sure you secure your bags out there. Don't leave your crypto on an exchange. Don't leave your crypto on a mobile device either. It's good to have a little bit here and there, but you want to make sure you secure those private keys. It's the combo to the safe, the combination to the safe. And if somebody grabs that, it's done for you. So, make sure you store it, etch it into stone, and keep it, outside in the backyard or something. I don't know. Hieroglyphic style. I don't know. Maybe put it under the pillow, store it, maybe make a few copies, put one in your grandma's house. I don't know. Okay, but figure it out. Just don't have it on your smart device or on an exchange. Snowden just made everything we suspected come to light, but I already knew. Yeah, I suspected it too, Big Papa. And at the end of the day, everybody's being tracked out there. But at the same time, the bad guys are being tracked as well. So it's not only the good guys, it's the bad guys. So it's a double-edged sword for these bad guys as well. So keep that in mind. Take a few more comments and questions, guys. We talked about this Binance DEX. I have links down below for you guys to discuss, for you guys to read. Mithril and Enjin are pumping. They're going to be some of the first tokens there on the Binance DEX exchange. And let me know. I think no one answered this question. I have this final question. Binance is up. Let's look at this crypto portfolio that we have with Binance. Binance is up today a lot. Okay. And I said EOS pumped a lot right before and at the time that they made their own blockchain, and then it dumped shortly thereafter. Will we be seeing similar movements by Binance for the short term? I'm not saying it's bad for the long term, but are we going to see, like right now it's about 24, 25 bucks. Will we see like next week the price dip to like 19 or 18? Okay. If that's the case, it might be prudent to dump some of these Binance gains into Bitcoin or Litecoin and then to buy back in once that dip occurs. Okay. Looks like Binance is having a slight pullback. Is that happening right now? Let's see. But, look at our community portfolio. We're booming, guys. Here's the total crypto worth in our community portfolio, virtual community portfolio. It's not real, but we certainly are treating it like it is. It's worth at $17,284. We started with just 10K, buying and selling some of the favorite coins out there. And it's booming. It's booming. It's booming. Boom, 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 kaboom. Let me drop a bomb. More boom, more coins off the ceiling. We got a bag of Bitcoin, Binance, Cardano, Litecoin, Monero, Wax, Theta, Ontology, 0x, and Decentraland. The question I'm having now is it time to take a little bit of profits for BNB, wait for a pullback, and then stab back in? And if I would probably put those profits in Bitcoin or Litecoin. Let me know what you think about that, guys. Champ and Boomers, y'all seen the White Boy Rick movie? No, I've never seen that. I've never seen the White Boy Rick movie. I don't know about that. Looks like Binance having a slight pullback. Let's see if Binance is pulling back. I'll pull it up on Trading View here. PA says no, it will not happen. There's use cases for Binance, so you're not expecting any pullback from Binance. Okay. I'm going to be honest, but I want to get, everybody else's opinion, I want to see what you guys are. So there you go. Binance right now. Here's the graph for Binance. This is is this a 1 day? Here's the 1 day. So there's a pullback right now. There's a little dip. So has it topped off? There's a pullback. There's a solid pullback going on right now. Okay. Will it drop back down to like 0.004 Satoshi or something like that? Would it drop somewhere around here? 0.0042 or something like that? PA says, yes, there'll be a pullback, but not as big as EOS. Yeah, I agree with that. Please don't hold your bags on your phone, says Blockchain Susha. I agree. Don't do that. Bit Papa says, check out the White Boy Rick movie. It would open your eyes on corruption from state to federal level. Stay woke, fam. Indeed. I've learned from experience, if you think it's a good time to buy, wait. Notice that the Binance logo looks like exactly like the Freemason logo. Maybe not exactly, but there's some pyramids in there that you can see. Currency 365. Shout out to Currency. Oh, when Currency steps in the box, it throws like $10 at least. I appreciate Currency out there. I see you booming out there with the Middle Eastern economics out there. Saudi Arabia. I see other. I don't know much about what the economy is doing out there, the fiat out there, but I see you covering that and pumping it. Thank you so much, Currency. Guys, follow Currency. He's another boomer. Always showing love. Good Friday. All kaboom. Indeed. Thank you so much, Currency. $10 here in the population. Follow the leader here, Currency, Bit Papa, Queens Races, and the rest of the maniacs that are showing love. Thank you so much, Queens. Guys, follow Queens right now. Do it. Do it right now. Bit Papa says, nice Currency. Indeed, Enjin Pump. Bit Papa says, do you know the Freemasons Bible God is Lucifer? I wouldn't be surprised. At the end of the day, a lot of these occult ideologies try to put people at the middle, at the center of the universe, to do what thou will. And, they lead with will, which is ethos instead of logos. We talked about that on Friday, Bit Papa. You may want to check out our last live stream. Thanks again to Currency 365 booming out there. Thank you so much. PA says, can you put his link? I don't have it, but you could click on his face there, and you could finally find his page. Currency always showing love. I appreciate you, Currency. And Currency has been covering economics there, the fiat in Saudi Arabia, Iraq, or was it Iran? I know it's some Middle Eastern. He's always up to date, and he shares crypto information. So follow the boomer, because he's one of the brothers. I appreciate you, Currency. Thank you. But yeah, somebody answer my question. Only PA has, as far as this Binance. Is it time to take a little Binance profits from our portfolio here and dump it into Bitcoin or Litecoin, wait, and then buy back in? Currency's covering the world as the world reset. Shalom, indeed. Yeah. You got the idea. Currency knows what's going on. Shout out to Currency. Boom. Big Papa said, I swear it's Lucifer. I read it. I was blown away. They claim he's the light bringer who's they worship for technology. Yeah. The more you start looking into it, all that stuff is not Logos. It's not Logos. Make sure you check out what, Logos exactly means. But in other words, AKA God, AKA the supreme reason. And it's outside of you. You're not the center of the universe, which some of these Luciferians think they are. They're bringing the light, that they can make anything happen. The secret, do what thou will. All that stuff is funny bunny. At the end of the day, there's only one Most High out there. Take profits from everything and buy again in a few days, and a few max weeks, says PA. Yeah, so PA agrees, but I haven't had anybody else really chime in. I'm strongly considering it, guys. Again, here's our crypto portfolio. We got a major stake in, here's our chart. We got a good stake in Binance here, guys. Binance right now is about 25% of our portfolio. Maybe we should dump half of it into Bitcoin or Litecoin, because, I need more lights. Let there be light. There are no gaps to fill below $21. Hold your bags. It has volume and support there, says Blockchain Susha. PA says he sold everything about 2 days ago. Okay. So we got conflicting opinions. One guy says yes. One guy says no. I just don't have enough opinions. Maybe Big Papa says he would take profits instead of losing. So you would agree to dump some of this Binance into Litecoin or Bitcoin to store the value and then take a stab back in. And it's not that I think that Binance is a doomer. I think it's a pumper, but it's up so much. And I would expect a pullback at some point. Maybe, we should, take some profits again. So we got PA and Big Papa said take the profit, and then Blockchain Susha says no, hold the bags. So it's 2-1. Let's see if we get another opinion here. If not, I'll just remain and I won't make any movements. Big Papa says, I agree, Bitcoin and Litecoin. I may dump a little bit of this Binance bag into Litecoin. How much do we got on how much fiat worth do we have here? Let's go. We have about $4,700 of Binance. What about buying another $2,000 of Litecoin? Adding $2,000 worth of Litecoin to the bag here. Dab says, take the profits. Should it be in Bitcoin or Litecoin? I think Litecoin looks like a better deal than Bitcoin nowadays. Dump it and buy it back. Yeah, that's what I'm considering. And again, I like it. I wouldn't dump it all, but maybe we got $4,700, maybe like $2,000 worth of it, maybe $2,500. Big Papa says dump half, no biggie. And then Dab says get Litecoin. Yeah, I think so, guys. I think we may just do it. Bitcoin and everything had gone up too fast. I think it will drop by USD. Tether. I want nothing to do with USD Tether, PA. And in fact, I don't care about fiat. I'm here to stack more bits and more kabooms. I don't care about the fiat. I'm looking to get more crypto. Okay. So as far as taking profits in fiat, I don't need that. Buy once, cry once is what I was told. There you go, Big Papa. So, I agree with PA, but not with dumping it into USD. We don't deal with USD. We're trying to stack fiat. Stack crypto here. Forget about fiat. Fiat is garbage. We only use it to pay the bills. It's real crypto maniacs here till the end out here. Boomers. I'm not holding this USD. I want more crypto. Tether, never heard of her. Exactly. Tether's fake, fake crypto out there. I want nothing to do with it. So, I mean, I'll store the value in Bitcoin or Litecoin. Those are the real long-term gunners. Now, I'm going to go ahead and buy some Litecoin here with these Binance profits, guys. What do you guys think? Throwing $2,000 worth. So we got 4712 worth of Binance right now. 4712 worth of Binance. $47.12 worth of Binance. I think I'm going to take 2,000 out of that and buy Litecoin, which will leave me with $27.12 worth of Binance. So then I would add 2,000 on top to the 1423, which will put me at 34.23. So let's do that. Just play the ups and downs. Says PA. I'm not saying fee. I just play the ups. I want nothing to do with any of the. It's toxic to crypto. I know what you mean, and that's cool. But I don't want to touch those coins. I'm not supporting it. So I'm gonna go the hard route and completely ignore that. Why not Ripple like your logo, PA? There you go. There you go. Exactly. That same type of thinking will lead you down to saying, oh, why don't you just take a little bit of Ripple and get some play the market? It's toxic for crypto at the end of the day. The boomers here, we don't want to do anything that's toxic to crypto, including shorting the bits. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and add Litecoin. So let's see. I'm going to get some lights here. How many would 35 coins be? So it's going to be about 40 coins. And bear with me, I'm just doing this by hand here. 3309, so about maybe 41 coins. 40, maybe 45 coins. Let's try that. 3723, that's about right. So let's go ahead and put 44 and a half to account for any trading fees that we would have incurred. No, that's not that's too little. So 44 point, I don't know, 0.8 or 0.9, because we probably wouldn't pay like $20 in fees. 44.9, 37.15. Okay, so then we'll shave off 2,000 off Binance. Leave us with 27.12 here. So that should be about right. There you go. So I'll leave it at 113. Or maybe 113 point something. There you go. That's good. Okay. So we just sold some Binance and we bought some Litecoin. Let's check it out. Good move in my opinion, says Big Papa. When in doubt, always take the profit, says Blockchain Susha. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're at 17,574 on our crypto portfolio. We just dumped some Binance, about $2,000 worth, and we dumped it into Litecoin. So here is a pie chart of where we're standing now. 21% in Litecoin, 35% in Bitcoin, and 15% in Binance. And then we have Cardano about 10%, Monero about 4%, Ontology about 3%. 0x about 3%, Decentraland's about 1%, Theta about 3.5%, and Wax about 3.6%. Those are our current holders right now. So there it is, guys. We just did a little movement there, and I think it's the right move. And it's Binance is pumping, and I like it a lot, and I think it will continue to pump in the mid to long term. But there's got to be some sort of a pullback now that they're launching their own chain. Usually things take a dip sometime after that. What coins do you hold in your real portfolio, says PA. We've talked about some of these and some others like Ether I have and EOS and stuff. But these are the coins that we've been dealing with lately. Champ, what's the total? I can't see. The total is over here. 17,574. 17,574. We started with 10K, guys. If you've been following the channel, and we buy and sell maybe every 1 week or every 2 weeks. We're not day traders. Again, this is a virtual community portfolio for everybody listening. It's not real. It's for entertainment and educational purposes. But we are treating it as such. PA says great returns. Yeah, great returns. We started with 10K. We're at 17.5. And we're not interested here with getting fiat. We're just interested with getting more crypto coin. On that note, I'll take a great tool to learn, says PA. Yeah, cryptocoincount.com. I'm just doing this by hand. And what I like about this website is that you don't need to sign up or anything. It's just 1, 2, 3. This is more like weekly swing trading. Yeah, it's similar to day trading, but it's not necessarily. I wish it was real, says Currency. Yeah. Wow, no EOS in that bag, says Rise of King Fresh. No, there isn't. I'm not against EOS, and I actually do have a little baggie of EOS myself, and I've talked about it. I showed that we do some leasing on the Shin tire, whatnot. But when we got into making this portfolio, we didn't find an entry point with EOS that we felt comfortable with, and we went with other coins. And I'm not against getting EOS in this bag, but I just haven't found an entry point compared to other coins that I felt comfortable with at that point. On that note, Big Papa says, I call it safe trading. There you go. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and fire down this broadcast, guys. We talked about Binance, decentralized exchange, the cryptos pumping that are surrounding, associated with the Binance chain now, Enjin and Mithril. We took some profits from Binance and moved it over to Litecoin. That's what's going on. I'm going to take a little brief intermission. We're doing our second live stream today. We're going to do a general self-improvement chat. We'll talk about things ancillary to crypto, ways to become a better boomer, whether it be lifting, diet, exercise, generally becoming a better man out there, guys. So, don't go too far. I'll be back with another live stream in just about 5 minutes out there. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Thanks for tuning in.